Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. We are going to head outside and take a look at a very unique coach in the service department. As you can see, it is a busy day. This is a pre-recorded episode. I'm on the road this Monday, so Michelle and I are taking a good video for you, but this is a real unique opportunity. So we're going to go outside. It is pretty darn cold today, but we're going to go outside and we're going to take a look at a very cool coach. So before Marathon started, there was a company here in Eugene, Oregon, where Marathon, well, we're out in Coburg, but the main city real close by is Eugene. That's where I live. There's a company that was called Magic Carpet. Magic Carpet built on the Prevost chassis before Marathon, and a couple of people from that company, including Alan Christensen, which a lot of you guys know from the Marathon Monday show, or a lot of you who are Marathon owners, you know Alan from our design team. He was with Magic Carpet prior to branching off and helping start Marathon. Just talked to Alan and tried to get his input, but take a look at the side of this coach, you guys. This is a 1983 Magic Carpet 40-foot built on the Prevost chassis. It's pretty cool. And we're going to go through, I want to show you the floor plan. This is a coach that's in here for service, and this is also a good example. This coach is celebrating 40 years because it's an 83, and here we are in 2023. This 40-year-old Magic Carpet is in here for service. So also, this is kind of cool. It says Magic Carpet Coaches, Eugene, Oregon, on both sides of the coach. One of the cool things about it, but it's kind of neat to see a coach that was built by another company the same year that Marathon was started, 1983. Let's go inside. You'll see a lot of similarities in this coach that you would see in an early Marathon. The first 9 Marathons were built on the MCI chassis before starting to build on the Prevost chassis, which we still do to this day. But the real koa wood throughout is something that Magic Carpet did and something that Marathon did. And you see all of this koa wood, just absolutely beautiful. 40 years later, it still looks great. The dash, I will show you the dash here. Marathon did not do a leather-wrapped dash in this era. Marathon, when it started in 83, according to what Alan just told me, did a koa wood dash along with all of this koa wood up here. Obviously, this is an upgraded TV above here, and this is kind of cool to see the owner's manual for the Prevost. It's funny because the Prevost owner's manual is now not only electronic, but it's also a lot bigger than this. This reminds me of my Volkswagen bus owner's manual. But this is a really cool to see all of this woodwork and some of these really unique dials and a more analog feel to the Prevost chassis. Very, very cool. So we're going to actually walk through this floor plan, and this is a unique opportunity to look at a coach that basically a company that built this coach prior to Marathon starting, but this is an 83. Look at that oven. That's pretty cool. Hopefully in the camera, you can kind of visualize this floor plan. It's actually pretty spacious. This is a 40-foot non-slide Prevost chassis. So the refrigerator is nice and big, as you can see. This is probably not original to the coach, you guys, but no. But the countertops are probably these have probably been redone because this seems to be a quartz or a Corian product. It looks more like quartz to me, but this is so well done. I just love all of this koa wood throughout. It's got a little occasional sink on the side over here to go with the main galley area. Looks like an original wine rack here. But as you can see in this floor plan, no slides, it's really spacious. And I think you're going to see that in the floor plan because it's a side aisle. Let's go look at this side aisle. And this is nice. You've got the microwave, the range top, and then of course you've got this oven that we showed earlier down here below. And then it's a side aisle. But before we look at the side, look at these controls. Magic Carpet Coaches Incorporated. Water pumps. Very analog dials up top. So cool. I'll let you get a good shot. As you can see, we're in the side aisle, but look at this water closet. Pocket door to close it off, which is very cool. Subway tiles on the walls. And it's pretty spacious. And it's got a, well, I guess it's like a sunroof. It's got natural light coming in from the roof. Side aisle comes this way and into the bedroom. It's like a little curio cabinet right here. And this is obviously a queen, maybe even a double. But look at all of this woodwork back here. Even the lights have these directional lights are made of koa wood. Gosh, that's so cool. Pretty impressive after 40 years. And there's also a natural light coming through to this from the ceiling there. Windows on both sides. Very, very cool. This is obviously a closet. Oh. Yep. And that is lined with cedar. Look at that, very cool. Cedar lined closet back here. Lots of really cool storage in this coach. 40-foot 1983 Magic Carpet. This is the company that existed before Marathon. And it's in here for service, celebrating its 40th year on the road, and it's still on the road. Probably a lot of different remodels over many different years. You could tell the countertops are new. You could tell the flooring is new or newer. But a lot of the storage, infrastructure, the original paint on the exterior, and all this koa wood ceiling is original to the coach. So yeah, it's got the padded mirrors and everything. Okay, you guys, here is something that is very era specific. This coach built in 1983. Look at this. It has a cassette tape storage bin in here. How cool is that? After 8 tracks, before CDs, cassette deck. Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson, Hall & Oates, what, 83, so maybe Madonna and Pat Benatar? I don't know. You tell me. But how cool is that to see a custom-built cassette, audio cassette tape storage bin right behind the driver? These are definitely not original, and if they are original, they've been reupholstered from the Pilot and Co-Pilot. Let's see what else is here. Oh my goodness. You're basically sitting down in a well because my feet are further down. All these controls are very, very, I keep using the term analog, but it's definitely got a more analog feel. That turn signal's so cool. Yeah, it's just really neat. This would be fun to drive. Or at least it would be a definitely different experience than driving a new coach. But this is the power of the Prevost chassis still on the road 40 years later in a conversion that was built right here in Eugene. And Alan Christensen and a couple of others worked for that company, worked for Magic Carpet, and they branched off to help build Marathon. But dig on this paint job too. You can see the windows are sealed on the outside. It's got awnings. Those are probably original. We're not going to open these bay doors, but these are tiny little bays. But I mean, it's a 40-footer. Very cool to see. Very cool. And this is a good opportunity, and this is what Marathon Mondays is all about, is being able to show you not just what we're doing every day at Marathon, but you know, the product over the years. Look at this. And here we are standing next to another older coach right here. If it's on the Prevost chassis, we service it. So that's about it, everybody. It's a little cold out here, so we're gonna get out of here for the day. Oh yeah, and this logo, this Prevost, it's like a plastic. Look at that, so cool. Probably been painted a couple of times. Very neat to see. A 1983 Magic carpet definitely played a role in the history and evolution of Marathon. Be yourself and do good things. I'm going to get out of here for the week. Take care of yourself. Let me know if you're looking to get into a coach. Maybe not this one, but maybe into a Marathon. Malw, M-A-L-W, at marathoncoach.com. That's my email. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. Pretty cool. I dig it. I can dig it.